Looks like I'm on another parts run this morning. Okay, we got our parts. Now I'm gonna go to a machine shop, see if I can get one of these made. All right, they said they could make the piece of metal, so they're gonna be getting that made. We'll come back in a couple days and pick it up. All right, now that we're back in the main heated shop here, we have been tearing apart all kinds of boxes and stuff for the corn head, and it is a war zone in here. And if you guys know me, I do not like working in a mess at all. I like really clean. So this drives me crazy. Lucky for us, we got the Bobcat here. I'm gonna put the bucket on that, and we'll bring that in here, load up trash, get the trash out of here, and then we'll have a nice, clean working environment again, and it'll be heavenly. I love for just a little bit to go finish editing a video to get it out for you guys, and then I come back and the corn head's off the combine. They must have got the corn head done, and so they took it off the combine because, well, you see this hole right in here? Little issue with the corn head here. If you've ever backed up a trailer that swivels on the front, you know just how hard that is.
Well, we buy a brand new tractor and the battery's dead, so we're actually putting the charger on it right now. Going to try it. Something on this tractor over the years keeps drawing juice and we're not figuring out what. So we went to Napa the other day and we're going to put a master switch on the battery so when we shut her off we can kill the battery. And you guys thought, and ladies, thought videoing for a movie was easy. Perfect. Take two. Would it be able to slide down a little ways and then rock out one way?
There's an entire piece that comes out right there. So we're gonna pull all the bolts, slide that out, and put the new one in. That statement is definitely easier said than done. This looks like a bad combination. You guys think that he's gonna put the hose away? I have my doubts. That's the piece we took out for the front of the corn head. We're just gonna clean it up so that way we don't have a bunch of little stuff falling in our face and have a tighter seal when we put it back on.
Hey, this is how you do this, Cole. There's a handle here, and then you pull it in. Pretty simple. Catch everything on the way in. Okay.
You guys better save that for the books because that's the first time Dad's ever done that.
What we were kind of doing today, some of our goals, I was underneath the head for a chunk of the day, the strip plates, which when the snapping rollers are going around pulling the corn in, there's a little strip plate that cuts grass, cuts weeds off, so don't sit there and wrap and wrap and wrap. I was adjusting them. So then when we got on the top, we've been putting our units back on, so hopefully maybe tomorrow or so we can put all our plastic guards back on. Kind of a slow day.
While Dad and Cooper were working on that part on the corn head, I finished greasing the older Brent 674 grain cart. I greased the front end of the 7140 and I picked up a little bit. We're getting a lot closer to having all this stuff in the shop be ready for harvest. Then we'll bring in a new fleet of stuff. We'll get working on that. And then we're just one step closer to getting ready to pick some corn and pick some beans. When it comes to our crops in the field, everything we have is still green. Our corn, our earliest stuff is starting to fire just a little bit. So we still got a good amount of time. None of our beans have changed at all yet. We always figure that once you see the beans start to change color, you got a good 2.5 weeks before you're ready to harvest them. In case you guys are weary about commenting, Don't be, because Daddy Cornstar reads every single one of them and he loves them. I read every single one of them. I love reading them. Mama Cornstar reads every single one of them. She loves reading them. We all love reading them. So leave a comment. Daddy Cornstar and I are going to call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we'll be working in the shop again.
Well, today, kind of going to be doing a bunch of odd jobs. It's about 87, 88 degrees out. It's kind of sticky, but we're going to go ahead and pull one of the semis in, start changing oils. I don't know if you can see them out there with the sun, but just need to start changing the fluids, filters, engine oils, fuel filters, air filters, kind of give them the whole 9 yards. It's kind of a dirty job under there, but we gotta do it. So, and I think Cole greased everything up the other day. I'll take you along for the journey. I'm gonna take you for a view underneath the semi. Unless you've been like laying on the road and got ran over from a semi. It's a little different view under here than from up above. I'm gonna take the oil plug out. Need to drain the engine oil. You know what? I think I need to have Cole invest in a setup to strap this thing to my forehead. What is that, a smaller hole? That's a little hole. That's a little hole.
Well, I just got back from my meeting this morning, so I don't know what Daddy Cornstar's been doing, but I think he's been filming what he's been doing along the way. But anyhow, now that I'm back, we're gonna jump on this red semi here. I'm gonna hop under here, start greasing everything up here on the actual semi truck itself. Dad's gonna be changing the engine oil, gonna be changing oil filters. And then I just got the back end of this semi to grease, then we'll pull in the white semi, do the same thing. And then we got all the other semis left to do. It can stop doing that any minute now. Putting the plate back in the bottom of the corn head quick. Cooper's underneath getting attacked by flies, and slow but steady. Hey guys, I'm just hanging out in my favorite place ever, bottom of a semi. Lots of room down here. You guys want to see everything that I've greased? Here, 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 right there, there, dink, dink, doink. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about the fifth wheel. In there, and over there, right there, there. You got it. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Underneath of that, boom. Yep, right there, and there, there. One on the other side of this. Right there, there. Number one, number two, right there. Bottom, top, whatever that one is. Oh yeah, and that was just for this semi. I also did that one. Mama Cornstar made supper, so we're gonna go in and eat.
Oh, here's a Daddy Cornstar special for you. He's opened some bologna, put it in a baggie that's not even sealed, and in this bowl. Obviously too small.
Well, the plate's just about in. This is on the corn head. Cooper's been working on it. And I wanted to make sure she made her appearance in the video. She likes being a part of the show, and she likes people. Ugh. What do you mean no? You like people. Getting ready to change the oil here in the little skid loader, so if anybody has to pee or has a weak bladder, this might be the time to go. Because sometimes when you hear running water and stuff, you gotta go. Ah, man. So here we go, people. Whee! Do you feel your bladder getting weaker? Well, we're gonna drain the oil, then we gotta take the oil filter off, change oil filter. I think we'll change the fuel filters, air filters, kind of give her a good check over quick. With harvest coming on, we don't want to have to stop week one and change oils and stuff. That's what we're doing. So now we take the oil filter and we take it off. Sometimes they're a little tight at first. So we'll be putting a new filter on. Let's hope we have one. We'll make a journey on back to the filters for For you that never seen our shop safe before, we like to keep our shop manuals in our safe to keep them safe. All right, back to the filters we go. And we'll find the filter we need. Whoa! 521. We're good to go, guys. We always mark the years on them too. That way we make sure we use up the old filters first, which we usually try to keep them pretty current.
Before I get started in the shop today, I'm gonna go on a little Nick Welker fabricating adventure. Yeah, we'll call it that. I gotta find a shorter bolt or one that just matches the threading better for this, because this one doesn't go in but probably that far. Figured out another option. Washers work pretty good. I made a little washer and then stuck a lock washer on there. Gonna get some sweet shots with this GoPro.
Thing's got some power.
Whoops. Huh, speedometer's not working. I'm on a road trip real quick. We're heading off to the welding shop to go get that metal that I ordered the other day. That way, once we get it in, we can start working on that door. Gotta grab some parts on the way there. Picked up the parts we needed. Now we're on the way to the welding shop. Okay, Fabricator Cole's done. We got the unit made for the microphone on top. If it sits where it's supposed to sit, you can see it in the frame on the GoPro, and I don't like that. And then we built this little guy on the side right here, and this is gonna protect the microphone port so it doesn't accidentally get bumped. I'm gonna paint this black, so this isn't quite done, but we're gonna get some sweet footage with this little guy.